Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more nostalgia critic, and it's going to be Sidekicks. Oh, Jesus, spare us all. I remember this movie on VHS about 15 years ago. Didn't it have, who was that? Chuck Norris in it? It had Chuck Norris in it. For some reason I nearly said Bruce Lee. I nearly screwed that up. What the hell would Bruce Lee be doing in this film? But no, it had Chuck Norris in it, and from what I remember, there was a kid in it who kept daydreaming. And he was in high school. It reminded me a little bit like The Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Obviously, they're tomato, they're completely different sayings. But yeah, I mean, that's what it reminded me of because the kid kept daydreaming in, school. So that's what it reminded me of because in his daydreams, Chuck Norris and him, the kid, whatever his name is, get together and fight and stuff like that. But that's what I remember. I don't remember quite a lot about it because it was a very long time ago. All I remember, it was an interesting movie, from what I remember. But yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. Oh God.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. What can you say about Chuck Norris?
He's amazing.
Me? Nothing. Guy leaves no impression on me. He's like a Harry Steven Seagal. But thanks to ChuckNorrisFacts.com, apparently a lot of people have things to say about him.
Oh
like
God,
Chuck
the
Norris
Chuck
doesn't
Norris
sleep,
jokes.
he waits, guns don't kill people, Chuck Norris kills people, and there is no chin under Chuck Norris's beard, there's only another fist.
Wow.
Yes, Chuck Norris
Totally
is the
awesome.
first person to literally turn himself into a human catchphrase. But how can you not when you star in such self-indulgent horse vomit like Sidekicks?
God, I remember this. Yeah.
This is the first movie to openly acknowledge that Chuck Norris is not only better than God, but in fact is a lot better than God. He's like God, sex, and kung fu put in a blender to create undiluted manliness.
Yep, sums up Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris that awesome? Well, if you don't know the answer by the time you're done watching this movie, then you don't know Chuck. Let's get kicking. So we see some sort of Asian setting where some poor damsel in distress is about to be cut to ribbons by a guy wearing a mask of
Oh
black
Jesus,
clowns.
that's
But
creepy.
who should be there but the always unstoppable Michelin Man?
Michelin Man, come
the
on.
undeniable king of slow-mo
Oh
fighting.
boy. Look at those muscles.
You wouldn't be so tough if you fought in regular motion. You know they say that Chuck Norris can eat a hammer and take a gunshot blast while standing? And who's here to help our acrobatic marshmallow man but
Yep, that kid, I remember him.
that
God.
kid from Sequest? So they join forces to stop the easily defeatable stuntman. You know, that only
God,
works
that's
if you get
terrible.
someone, guys.
What, is this a Chucky Chan movie?
I especially love this one ninja who I think was late on his mark. Oh, I guess I should fall. So this epic
Bit
battle
delayed.
of awesomeness simply has to be too good to be true. And yeah, it is. It turns out
Yeah,
it's just a fantasy in
daydreaming.
a kid's head.
Yeah,
And they happen quite
I remember
often.
this.
The kid's name is Barry, an asthmatic who often catches himself daydreaming. Winnie! Hey, it's Winnie from the Wonder Years. The quiet, gentle bookworm who is always in an on-again, off-again relationship. Oh, I wonder who she's playing here. A quiet, gentle bookworm who's always in an on-again, off-again relationship. Awesome! So his teacher named Miss Chan shows concern about his constant daydreaming in class.
You've got to understand, there's a time and a place for dreams. It's not in the classroom.
I always
The
thought he had
classroom is where dreams
ADHD.
go to die. Get it right! His father, played by Beau Bridges,
I think it was like hyper
no,
defective
no,
hyper
really
disorder
no.
or something like that. I
There
can't
he
remember.
is. Comes in to have a talk with Barry's teacher.
He's just never been a physical kid. And there's nothing wrong with that. Einstein, Gandhi, Gershwin, there's nothing wrong with these people. My son has asthma.
And therefore can achieve nothing. You know who else had asthma? Chuck Norris.
Damn.
He says they're sidekicks, that they do things together.
Have you ever tried
What?
What
being a
was...
sidekick?
I don't think I'd have a chance against Chuck.
I mean, did you know that he's the only man who
This
defeated
is-
a brick wall in a game of tennis? So they
This is
decide
weird.
Barry
What
needs
sort
an
of school
outlet
is
for
this?
his
It's really
daydreaming, thus they
spacious.
decide to give him karate lessons, taught by a quite
Schools I normally go to
fascinatingly
are
unfunny joke.
crappy and poor and broken down and...
Me?
Yeah! don't wear shoes on the mat here, mister.
Why is he
Forgive
talking
me,
like
I haven't
that?
decided if this role's supposed to be funny yet.
Yeah.
You must be pretty good to win all this stuff.
Well, I don't like to brag or anything.
Yeah, I bet you're almost as good as Chuck Norris.
No one's good as Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris?
Why is he saying like that? Come
You know
on.
they say that police label anyone who goes up against Chuck Norris as a suicide?
Karate is a sport of discipline and restraint and style. One that builds respect.
You believe in the Easter Bunny too, kid?
I don't know. I have to ask Chuck Norris. So he sits at home watching, what
boy.
else? Chuck Norris movies. As he fantasizes again about being his psychic. This time the villain is played by Joe Piscopo, and we find out that the damsel is and always has been Miss Chan. I don't think this is so much dreaming about Chuck as it is fantasizing about his teacher.
This is
Is
creepy.
she always the person being trussed up and rescued? Isn't that a little, creepy?
Yeah.
And what exactly happens after you save her? Does she give you a thank you with a happy ending?
Yeah.
I think the answer is obvious.
There's gonna
Teachers
be a
are Chuck
happy,
Norris.
happy ending. It's gonna be in there.
So Piscopo lights
There's always
a
gonna
fuse
be a
that's
happy
going to
ending
blow
in a
her up
dream.
when suddenly Norris rises out of the water and shoots the fire away.
Of course.
How the hell can you shoot fire away? Cut. My dream sucks. Let's try again and this time get it right. So we see his teacher talking to another teacher about why she's giving such a helping hand to young Barry.
Trouble with one of the urchins. Well, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Barry Grabowski.
That guy's from Star Trek Voyager. He
He's
played
what?
Q. I recognize him. I'm pretty sure he played Q
Small and
in Star Trek Voyager. Death Wish, I believe it was something like that. The episode Death Wish.
Hopeless.
Because that's the motto of any good school.
God, I'm
You're
really
home.
sad of knowing
Just
everyone
give up
from
and
Star
throw your books in
Trek.
the garbage.
I'm really a
So
nerd,
Barry
aren't I?
sits in school trying to study when suddenly... Really? We're not even gonna wait 5 minutes for another Chuck Norris wet dream?
What's he saying?
Wow, he even talks in slow motion.
Yeah, no, what's he saying?
Barry! And what, may I ask, was all that about?
This kid's got some sort of mental disorder.
I was working on a Charlie horse.
Okay, this kid has a mental illness.
Yeah.
This isn't charming, this is horrifyingly scary. Check him into a mental hospital.
Yeah, this guy's
Someone I want
seeing
you and your dad
confusing reality with his
Like you.
dreams. That's
You'll
serious.
be the one to teach you martial arts.
Cause that's the best thing to do.
I think he needs
Teach
to go
a
to a
schizophrenic
hospital.
how to fight people. That's like having a cannibal take a cooking
I don't think
class.
he's just
So it
schizophrenic.
turns out the person
Could be
is Miss
stress.
Chan's uncle, played by Mako. Mako? You mean that guy I made fun of in the TMNT review and get horribly ridiculed for it? Well, I'm sure there'll be nothing wrong with his character in this movie. In fact, I'm sure he'll be absolutely delightful, with no flaws at all.
Oh god. This is gonna be
So we see
bad.
her uncle, named Mr. Lee, as he teaches one insensitive guy a little something about manners.
Tell that chink to douse that cigar. This is a public area. He's not supposed to be smoking that in there.
Do you
Damn.
mind telling me which particular chink you're referring to?
Whew.
The geezer in front of you, Charlie.
And can you speed it up? I got a Klansman meeting to get to.
Damn.
Smoke. Smoking. I'm smoking. I'm smoking. I'm
Oh,
smoking.
come on, that's
Wow,
cheesy.
that's impressively bad acting. I mean, you
Yeah.
have to try in order to be that horrible.
Yeah,
How do you think he reacted
even
when
though
he
I
got
could
shot?
act better than that shit.
Gunshot. 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 I've been gunshot.
Yeah,
R2D2,
that's
where are you?
that's
So he's
bad.
not setting people on fire. Mr. Lee runs a Chinese restaurant where Barry
Oh,
and his
boy.
father plan to meet with him. Well, wait, what just happened?
He really likes you. He's very impressed with your work with computers.
You skipped
I
over
love
the meal
computers.
they had together? Why? Did Chuck Norris not like it?
That's how he teaches children to use chopsticks. Did you notice my uncle stopped using his halfway through the meal?
No, because you didn't. Show it.
Oh,
Dear
boy.
uncle. Poet and a charmer. Teacher and philosopher.
And random dough tosser.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
That is the entire point of this exercise.
What the hell is this guy,
What would
Mr.
be your fighting
Miyagi?
name?
Jesus.
Barry the leopard. Barry the tiger.
Or how about Barry, the asthmatic ant? Yeah, that's good.
How about just Barry?
Mr. Dumpling. Mr. Dumpling.
Is this supposed to be funny? Because I'm not laughing, I'm cringing.
Smashing the fist of his opponent
Okay, now
with
I'm
his
laughing.
own face.
What the fuck?
I'm sure there's a lot of people who could probably make fun of this scene. But not me, no. I'm just so blown away by the charm of makeup.
Oh boy, here we go.
So while Mr. Lee trains / makes fun of him more, Chan and Barry's father continue to chat.
You sure Barry's gonna be okay with your uncle?
Stop throwing dough at there! Yes, we throw bottles. Chan comes to check how things are going in the back as Barry's father amuses bikers. What? Where the hell did they come from?
Yeah, where the hell did they come from?
Showstop! Transitions are your friend!
80% of
So
this
I
movie's
guess
budget must
bikers
have
come in
been
and
Chuck
start
Norris's
causing trouble
paycheck,
while Mr. Lee
honestly.
figures out a foolproof plan to get rid of them.
And 20% was for the rest of the cast. That's why it explains so many bad actors.
Wow, they actually had a guy who went, uh-huh. I didn't know
Wow.
they still had those in movies.
This is really good.
Is this just... Is
These
this just
gentlemen
dreadful?
only saw what I appeared to be. Lesson number 2. Believe what is, not what you think.
For example, I'm an Academy Award nominated actor and I'm playing a doofus who throws dough at people. Live and learn.
So he tells Barry that he has to walk to school for a week and then run the next week after.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's a great thing to teach an asthmatic person.
Yeah,
On his
that's...
way there, he starts up conversation with Winnie. I'm sure her character has a different name, but fuck it, you're just gonna call her Winnie anyway.
Barry, are you sure you don't want to ride?
No, that's okay. I want to get my heart rate up a little higher.
Well, I have to give this movie credit. It's gone a whole 15 minutes without a Chuck Norris appearance. That's gotta be a new record for this film. Oh, spoke too soon.
Yep.
Well. If it isn't the two big
Oh,
bad wolves.
God.
What do you have?
Milk.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mike's hard milk.
Bartender,
Of course.
make mine milk too.
Milk is now officially known as Chuck Norris Messiah.
Milk is
Thing that's the movie
badass.
sign.
Yeah.
By the way,
Whiskey
did you notice
is
that
for
the milk
pussies.
glasses are there when they come in and then suddenly
Milk is
disappear
strong.
when they order?
Yeah, what the
You may
hell
think
was up
this
with
is a hole
that?
in the movie, but it's not. Chuck Norris is actually so intimidating that the milk pre-ordered itself in preparation for his arrival and then went back under because they thought that'd be presumptuous.
Oh, that's a good Chuck Norris
Such is the
joke.
way of Norris.
Hey, you!
Yeah.
Give me a kiss.
Go me.
I love how in reality the teacher is a strong, independent woman, but to the teenage brain she's reduced down to the lowest common denominator. I guess nothing's really PC in this kid's head, is it?
I can take you, little wolf.
Oh,
So they
come
stand there
on.
tickling their guns when Barry beats him to the draw and then slaps him. Then he beats him to the draw and slaps him. Then he beats him to the draw and slaps him. Is this movie stuck on repeat? Someone get me the fuck out of this! Thank you!
Look out!
Ooh,
How dare you fall
Jesus.
asleep in my class?
Ooh.
Get up, boy!
Please go away, strange
Damn.
wide-angle lens man.
Is this guy
Wow,
ex-military or
that's
something?
Physical evaluation, lady. Start climbing. Come on, Gabrewski. What are you, a man or Marvin Milktoast?
What is this place? Douchebag high? What kind of teachers talk like this?
Yeah.
You get your ass fired if you talk like
Yeah,
that.
if you talk like that, you'll get your ass fired.
There will be no encouragement in this classroom. That's what private schools are for.
Yeah.
So, just when it seems like all hope is lost and nobody can help him out, guess who happens to appear?
I bet Chuck Norris, of course.
I'll race you to the top.
This guy has
hi,
a
Chuck.
mental disorder.
So Barry literally talks to his imaginary Chuck Norris while everybody looks at him like he's crazy.
Yeah,
Why?
he is.
Because he is crazy!
Yeah, he is crazy.
That's it. Use your legs. That's it. Good. There you go.
You know they say that Chuck Norris is so powerful that just thinking about him increases your physical strength?
Well, I'll be.
Oh boy. And everyone slow claps. Oh boy.
So we see Barry walk home with Winnie as he eventually confesses that he's into her and proposes that they go out on a date.
If I like you and you like me, why don't we go out?
Go out?
What was that with that mouth twitch?
I like you. But just not like that.
Damn! Rejected.
I do not. I don't.
I get it, okay?
Barry!
Whoa, friend zone.
Please!
So she's giving him mixed signals while she herself doesn't know how to feel? This is the Wonder Years!
Okay.
I knew then that Winnie would never accept me, so I ran home like a wailing pussy hoping that my Chuck Norris porn would be of some comfort. So as he starts to breathe faster and faster, he has, here's a shocker, another fantasy about Chuck Norris.
God,
Only this time
hell.
he's getting tortured. The evidence is really piling up.
Just hang on! Filthy schwein.
Next, I bet you want to hook up my nipples to a car battery.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Hang on, Barry.
This is just bad.
Hang on.
But how can chains hold the mighty Chuck Norris? They must be made out of the scales of a silver dragon. When Barry wakes up, he finds himself in a hospital as Miss Chan and Mr. Lee come to visit. Yeah, apparently running to school wasn't such a hot idea, Big Shot.
Wow, great parents.
Yes. I have something for you. I will take this off. Only for a few minutes.
I'm sure this is a perfectly normal thing for Mako to do. After all, it's not like he's rubbing him in an inappropriate way.
This will help you.
Oh, fucking hell. What is it with every cheesy movie always gonna start rubbing young boys' body parts? What the fuck is wrong with these movies? Why'd you have to do this?
Now rest.
Mako's a sweetheart.
Yeah, that's creepy. I hate when movies do
So
that
after
weird
Mr.
creepy
Lee's
stuff.
rundown, Barry gets back in the game and continues to train. Oh good, nunchucks. I wonder how long it's gonna take before they do the hit the crotch get. Yeah.
Yep, I knew
So
that
Barry
was
goes
coming.
back to gym as one of the school bullies gets in a fight with him. But this time, Barry is ready.
Damn.
Where are the teachers during
Yeah.
all this? Oh hell, knowing this school, they're probably there cheering him on.
What's going on here?
I can't believe that was you. What are you doing this
What do you
weekend?
mean you can't believe that was you?
Can I come with you?
Yeah.
Oh, suddenly all
The
you like
moral of
him.
the story is violence gets you chicks?
Yeah.
Every guy thought that, but we didn't think it was actually
Well,
true.
it's true.
Gee,
Bad guys
it's been a
always
while.
get the
Where's
chicks.
that
It's
disgustingly
true, I've
unnecessary
seen it.
Chuck Norris cameo?
Girls
There
can't
it is.
resist
For a
bad
second there, I
boys.
thought you were actually going to try and have a plot. Yeah, got the teacher in trouble again, and of course Chuck Norris is there by his side. This time they're stopping the evil Piscopo from putting razor blades in bubblegum and dynamite into pinatas.
Oh boy.
This kid needs to get laid. I take it back. This whole movie needs to get laid.
This movie. I'm not even shocked anymore, honestly. This is killing me. Okay, that's just ridiculous.
You know Chuck Norris
Damn.
shot down a German fighter pilot just by holding up his finger and shouting bang? So he goes to rescue the teacher, which now seems to be the Winnie girl. Thank God, at least he's having implausible fantasies about girls his own age.
Yeah,
What's going on?
Jesus.
Where's Noreen? Hey, this is my dream.
No, but I can't tap that. I'll get arrested. But in real life, the action is just beginning, as the bully, who seems to be a student of the Piscopots here, wants revenge on Barry. So he challenges him to a karate tournament to see who's the best of the best.
Of course.
So let's see if I got this straight.
Ripped out right off the
Unpopular
Karate
gets
Kid.
beat up by the student of an aggressive karate teacher, so he starts training with a quirky Asian man who helps him prepare for a martial arts tournament. There's another movie like
Yeah,
that.
The Karate Kid, I
think.
remember.
It had something to do with karate.
Yeah, that's what I was
And
thinking.
a kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. I believe it was called Cheech and Chong go up in smoke.
That's a great
But
movie.
Barry doesn't think he's ready to
Cheech
compete,
and Chong is
so his
amazing.
teacher gives him some words of wisdom.
Look at the tortoise, Barry.
Tortoise is very clumsy and not musical at all. But it has been said, and I believe it, when a dream becomes true, when the impossible is accomplished and lies behind you, on that day, the tortoise will dance.
Oh yeah? Have you seen this?
Oh god. Yeah, we don't want to
But
see
how are
Turtles
Barry
dancing.
and Lee going to get ready for the tournament in such little time? This looks like the job for an 80s montage.
Oh, Jesus. I hate this stuff. Rocky Balboa is the best when it comes to this stuff. And the Karate Kid. But this is just cheesy.
So they get to the tournament where they need a group in order to enter. So Miss Chan and Mr. Lee enter as well, but they're still short one member. Who
Yeah.
could they possibly get? Yes, Chuck Norris enters the tournament after Miss Chan has a heartfelt talk with him that of course we never see. You know they say that every time Chuck Norris says yes, the devil pisses himself? But gee, how will Barry take the news that the hero who's been causing his mental illness is actually going to be fighting side by side along with him?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
My head will explode if I saw
Chuck
Chuck
Norris
Norris.
isn't going to join the team of a bunch of people he barely even knows. Is he?
Why don't you and I go win this thing, huh?
Damn.
What do you mean? I mean, you needed a fourth team member, and now you've got one.
Oh boy.
So they go up to enter in the tournament, but come across a little bit of trouble.
Oh, come on, Chuck Norris. The Chuck Norris.
You got a problem with that, son?
His head's gonna explode. Come on.
So Miss Chan performs and does well, Mr. Lee performs and does well, so it's all up to Barry and Chuck now, as they fend
Oh,
off
boy.
against the evil Piscapansies. So, if you can imagine, when Barry goes up there, he still fantasizes. Kid, you're in a
This
karate tournament with
kid
Chuck
is-
fucking Norris! There's no need to daydream! Are you ever
This
fucking
kid's crazy.
satisfied? So Norris
Yeah.
faces
Pretty sure
off
he has
with Pisco.
ADHD or something like that.
Norris, I've always wanted to
Whatever
see
you
how
call it.
good you really are.
You're only gonna see it once, Stone.
My ears just orgasmed, that was so cool. So they fight each other in an epic battle to the highest point. So Norris and Piscopo duke it
Sound
out as he
punching
finally delivers the finishing move. In slow-mo, of course.
The karate kick. Is this a parody of Hot Shots or something?
You might be wondering, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
Chuck
Chuck
Norris.
Norris! But
I
the
knew
two
that was
dojos
coming.
are tied, which means a block breaking competition will settle it all. Piscopo's team doesn't break all the blocks, which means it's up to Barry to win the day. But Barry admits that he doesn't quite think he can do it.
No. Concentrate.
But it's okay. Mr. Lee gives him some courage and
Didn't
calls him
Bruce
down
Lee
by
say-
setting it on fire.
Boards don't hit back, so what's the
that'll
point
take
of breaking
tension away.
bricks?
Set the fucking blocks on fire.
Yeah, that's
What are you,
silly.
high?
Why on fire? Whoa. I thought he
So of
caught on
course he
fire there
breaks
for a
all the
second.
blocks and wins the day. So, where does that leave us now?
It's, kind of like a dream coming true.
Dreams do come true, Barry. If you want them bad enough.
Oh god,
Yeah,
why is
I
he...
guess that's why so many people can't beat cancer. They just didn't want it hard enough.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So he leaves the magazine behind and walks off into the sunset. Meanwhile, in the most cliched of schlock endings, a kid picks up the magazine, is no doubt inspired by the brave god beast that he sees on the cover, and wouldn't you happen to know it, he's in a wheelchair.
Damn.
Yes! Chuck Norris will heal the disabled!
That kid looked familiar, like he looked like from Peter Pan.
Believe in the power of Chuck Norris! Good God, this movie is shit!
Okay,
Yeah.
and I sat through Moonwalker. I mean,
Damn.
what was the idea behind this movie? Did Norris have a cereal he wanted to promote? Is there a commercial tie-in?
Man, you just wanted 8% of
Family
the
Members directed?
paycheck.
Was there a... Okay, now it all makes sense. It was directed by his brother.
Oh,
Was
God.
this like your birthday gift to him or something? Make a movie about him? Okay. None of the build-up about Chuck Norris is true. It's false. Grade A false.
Bullshit.
Bull
It's
dookie.
all true.
It's stupid, it's nonsensical, and none of it makes sense. May God strike me down if I'm wrong. I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember?
Yep. Oh boy, what the fuck? What
Thanks.
the fuck?
I really hated that guy.
Oh boy, look at that. Alright, it's the end now. Okay, so yeah, from what I remember from Sidekicks and after watching this was a very disturbing movie to say the least. I would say it's a good movie. I would say it's a bad movie. I would say it's a weird movie. Maybe you like this movie. Maybe you grew up with it. Maybe you really adore it. Because a lot of people enjoy these sort of bad movies. I know I've enjoyed quite a lot of bad movies. You know, it's like a guilty pleasure. So yeah, you could have thought, oh, this is incredible. This movie was the bomb at the time when it came out. You know, it was amazing. But yeah, that kid's got some mental health problems. You know, when you can't separate your dreams from reality, that's a sign of some serious health problems. Speaking from experience, I mean, this kid needs some help. Yeah, I mean, that was very, very, very fascinating to see Chuck Norris actually be in this movie because I'm pretty sure he wanted just a paycheck. It explains 80% of the profits go to him and 20% of the profits go to the movie budget of everyone else's. They must have bought some random people on the street to act or something like that. God awful. I don't know, but this is god awful. But yeah, you might like Sidekicks. You might enjoy this. This might have been something special to you. So if it is, I'm glad it is, because sometimes we all have our little guilty pleasures of horrible movies, you know. They could be absolutely terrible and god-awful, with cheesy jokes, non-stop fart jokes, and so to speak, and they could be absolutely special to us. I guess that's why they call it nostalgic. Yeah, I don't think I ever want to watch this film again. From what I remember and from what I've watched, I don't think I could ever watch it again. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.